Okay, so look, so you first of all, you're not the designated penalty taker. That's the first thing. You know you're a brick. That's the second thing. So basically, you come on and then you tell the more experienced senior designated penalty taker to step off, and then you proceed to tell Willian to step off, and you proceed to miss. Barkley is a scholar. He should never be. Screw this stupid English pass. He should never be allowed to even step foot on that pitch, man.
2 years. Over 500 days I've waited to watch Chelsea play a Champions League game. And it ends like that. Again, I've always said I'm not going to judge this team based off of like how performances are, because we've got a lot of players injured out of the team, and the performance today wasn't great.
There was no creativity. Man.
It was horrible.
I mean, so once Mount came off, man, I was like,
yeah.
I said to you, this guy's ain't scoring. But one thing I want to say to you, before the game started, forward was right. So I'm going to give you a shout out. You said that don't play this 4-4 formation. 5 at the back, don't play. And the formation, it didn't work.
It was a good tactical adjustment to Wolves, because obviously they played the 5 at the back as well. And obviously having Alonso at left back is a liability, so I can understand why we want the extra protection there with an extra centre back. But ultimately, we're playing at home against a team who are in crisis, who are luckily going to defend, which
mentally unstable and everything.
So while you have a wounded animal, I say you put your boot on their neck and you go for the kill. But we didn't do that. Granted, it wasn't the greatest game. Granted, again we conceded obviously from a set piece as usual, right? But we have a chance to get back into the game. We have a chance to salvage a point from what has ultimately been a bad day. And we get a penalty, a dubious one at that. Again, one that I don't really agree with. But by the letter of the law, it's correct. We disagree with the
stupid law, yeah.
But okay, we got the penalty, fair enough, cool. And then, as soon as Jorginho turns around, that's the guy that the camera went to. The camera knew he was going to be the guy to take it. Jorginho sees Barkley, they're like, wait.
So what the hell? And then he actually starts shaking his head, because you just saw in the background, Jorginho was like, what the hell? And then Jorginho was like, you know what? Boom, let me support you. William was like, no but I'm not going to dab you up.
Like, wait, what are you doing there? Get your ass out of there.
It's like, I'm not dabbing you up and giving you support. No. Get your brick flipping inexperienced stuff off this flipping penalty spot. You shouldn't even be on this pitch. You shouldn't even be in the squad. Get your brick ass off this thing and let either me or Jorginho either score or miss.
And the thing is, it's a problem that you want to basically say no to authority and say you want to take it for yourself. So, we need to talk about that in the dressing room after you score the penalty. Because obviously you're going to score the penalty, because you can't go up there and do that and then not score. Obviously you're going to score, right?
No. Okay, this is insane. If Barkley was fouled, I get the arguments. See, that argument always makes sense. Like, the player who's like playing well, he goes through and he gets fouled. I said, no, I was fouled. I want to take it.
If he had a great game, you understand that.
See, that's where you say, okay, well, still give it to the penalty taker, but you were fouled. You drew the penalty. You have a good game. You just came on. It was Tammy Abraham's header that's so Tammy Abraham should be the one that said,
Tomori actually.
So it was Tomori, but okay, look, just with regards to the game, I mean, I said what I said to you. Rodrigo is the dude.
Yeah.
He's the danger man. That's the guy that they have to watch. That is Valencia's best player. I think Rodrigo and Pereira are their best players. Yeah. I think Rodrigo is their best player. And again, very good run.
Yeah, we even
very good run
during the stream as well. Yeah. Like, it was a beautifully timed pass. Everybody was offside other than Rodrigo, who made a great run and good finish. And also we can talk on Kepa. I mean, should he have saved it? He got a strong hand to it again.
Yeah, I mean,
not too dissimilar to the ones against Wolves.
It wasn't the most amazing, because he shot it into the ground, so it was tricky, but you should save that. You should save that.
As a £75 million keeper, again, in a game where he didn't have too many saves to make, you want your keeper to make that one save to keep you in the game. He didn't make that save, and that's a case where we can now say, is Kepa really that guy for us right now? I mean, yeah, he's a young signing. Obviously, we know that he's a signing kind of for the future. Again, a 7-year contract for $75 million, it kind of makes sense. But you got to be helping us in the short term right now, because we need you to make those saves, and right now you're just not making them.
Bro, look, let's just get to the notes and crying. Look, I know that I'm going to be insulted and mocked in the comments below and everything, and yeah, I'll take it. I'm already thinking on Twitter right now. I said that Chelsea can't afford to lose this game, bro. The whole Champions League semis thing, man. Yeah, I don't know about you, but yeah, man. Like, I mean, because Lille and I actually, but I think this game as a whole, I just felt that once Mount went off, I was like, okay, what's the creativity? Pedro and Willian can't dream of. Remember that Willian chance? Just look up and pass the ball to the left. Look up and pass the ball to the left. This dude's decision making is so garbage. So garbage, and this guy, he'll never change. He'll never change.
It's a shame because again, you also will agree. William was actually having one of his best games that I've seen him have in a long while. Actually, he's creating chances. Yes, he missed the chance in the first half with the left-footed volley. Also, that was the horrible decision making for the pass where Pedro was cleaning on goal. And if there's anything Pedro can do, it is finish 1v1. But again, in those key moments, we're just lacking those clinical players. And again, we've known you got Mount out injured. And again, this is why I'm always kind of like I'm trying to basically temper my expectations. I'm having realistic expectations for the season. I understand that with all these players injured, I don't want to expect too much. With the likes of now, obviously Mount out injured, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who would have been great in that area to play the rattle pass. Hudson-Odoi injured, Reece James injured, Kante injured. It's a massive loss, but in a game like this, where with very few chances, Willian, as great as game as you were having, you have an iconic Champions League performance as you sometimes have, kind of quote unquote joke there, but you got to play that pass through. Pedro's cleaning on goal, so it's.
Bro.
It's funny, he was actually our best player, which kind of says a lot about how bad we were today. Willian was actually our best player.
Wait, so after all that, Chelsea actually proceeded to go and. Okay, one thing, you actually proceeded to go and lose the game.
I mean, we need to get back to that penalty because we got to the fact that he still took the penalty. We didn't talk about how he then tried to convert the penalty. You didn't even put it on target. You put it over the bar. So you're telling me you went to the hassle of making sure you get the penalty to go and put it over the bar.
From henceforth, first of all, his name is Ross Brickley now.
Yep.
That's
Dross Brickley.
Dross Brickley. That is his name fully right now. But I think basically that's just exemplified just what we'll just say horrible. So just to round up, because this is just raw post-match reaction right now. Just to round up. My thing right now is come at me, insult me, say whatever they want in the comments. Screw you guys. Don't call me LL, by the way. My name is HH. I have to now refrain from the Champions League semis. After that loss to Valencia, a weak Valencia side, Champions League semis, that has to be on ice. And I just think that I never want to see Ross Brickley's face ever again. And Chelsea's lack of creativity, I think, is worrying. So final words.
So I was just removing the authenticity that gives Barkley any percentage of Nigerian in him. So if you see it there, like it's now completely British. Yeah.
Thank you.
100%. Not Nigerian at all. So question again. I am inclined to feel like we're going to improve a lot, and we will improve a lot once the top players come
back. Are they
coming
out of this group, Chelsea? Yes or no?
We're coming out of this group. Okay. Have it on camera. Save it. You can have it ready for your out of context Chelsea. Whatever. We're coming out of this group. We made it a lot fucking tougher for ourselves, that's for sure. Again, and this was a must-win game and we lost it. But we're coming out of this group, man. When the big boys come back, we're gonna get the points we need, man. And also, just no Dross Brickley. We can't afford to have Pedro, Willian, all of that. As good as Willian was today, we can't afford to have all these bums holding us back, man. Again, think about it. When Emerson comes back, that's another person who comes back and changes that left-hand side completely. So it's not all doom and gloom.
Just no. Final word. What did Alonso do in this game?
I mean, he didn't kill anybody.
He. Okay. On that note,